All right, you can already see the blue side members already starting to load into the game. Still waiting on the representatives for the orange to hop in, but there we go. They've got inside the server. You can see, gonna be the same old faces from the NUTT squad, Gamer since 80s and Cowass68, up against Mike the Kid and NoLimit Vivid, representing the NoLimit side. Gamer trying to set up for an early play, but getting bumped away, and with low boost, he's gonna have to fall back, retreat into his own end. Cal still trying to see if he can set something up. It's going to float mid, and that's Gamer to try to follow it. Not a very powerful shot towards goal, but it's accurate. Vivid going to pick that up, starting to try to dribble that in, and Cal forced to aggress over the top crossbar to deny. Able to get a second touch as well off the clear. Gamer trying to come through and take advantage early, but Vivid gets back in time and shuts them down. Mike with the ball into the orange end, trying to see if he can set up a play towards net, but it's going to go back over into the corner. Trying to set up his teammate. Vivid already waiting for it, but Cowass able to read that drop and catch it in the middle of the net. 50 seconds gone. No goals scored yet. You can see NoLimit definitely trying to push the issue and see if they can get the first lead of the game. Ball finding itself into the blue end, so Mike actually going to win out against Cal, and you can see Gamer, he's trying not to be over-aggressive. He knows that this play can come out at any time, and even there, a hit that really was unexpected to go the blue side's way. It goes their way and almost sneaks in behind him. A good denial. Now trying to repress the issue, and just like that, it's a mistake made, but Cowass gets back in time to capitalize. Hiding behind the ball, he's able to intercept, deny that first goal. We've exhausted 90 seconds now, and we're still waiting for that first goal. Gamer takes control. Mike trying to pressure it in a double demo, making this a 1v1. Having to corral the opposing member off of the ball a bit. Mike does regain control, but Gamer going to get a demolition for the trouble, and now NoLimit having this ball forced into their own end. They have a dead man. Vivid is able to get it out. That's actually a shot close to on, and a beautiful hit into the top crossbar from Vivid, all the way from the back right corner, and he manages to sink that just barely under the top. You can see Gamer tries to get up in time to deny it, but what a tough clear to have to go for when you're not even really sure where that's going into the net. The first goal finally scored, and it's going to be at 2 minutes in. Gamer trying to see if he can read out some sort of play, and it's actually Cal to read it out, as Mike now just trying to kill it towards the corner. Gamer waiting back, trying to see if he can set up for some sort of play across the net to his teammate. Actually decides to play this low, getting a little bit of possession as Mike forcing him off. Vivid to retake control in the midfield, flicking it past one. Gamer has to play this. He's met by Mike, but it's going to be saved away by Cowass, and you can already see Vivid trying to fall back, letting Mike set something up. Zero boost, so this is basically just going to be a little bit of a probe. Vivid tries to follow through, gets it back mid, actually manages to flick it up again and out of the way of Cal, and Gamer just trying to replay this. Actually, a beautiful little dribble, but it's a little too high. Vivid denies nonetheless. Bouncing mid, bouncing to Mike the Kid, and he's trying to take a shot, but it's going to go over into the corner. Cal to play. 2 minutes. Trying to equalize this game. They haven't really found too many good solid attempts at scoring on the NUTT squad side. They've been able to get that ball into the blue end, but they just haven't been able to find the net. Finally, Cowass hitting a shot, and he's going to deliver straight back into the top crossbar. As you can see, they try to get up in time for it. Mike sees this shot is coming, tries to go up and read it, but just jumps a little too late, and it's already passed him. The equalizer scored. And just like that, the NUTT squad bite back. Mike trying to meet in the midfield. It's actually Gamer reading out against him. And you can tell Vivid wants to get that ball away. He does get a touch, but Gamer going to keep it in this blue corner. Trying to clear it away. Gamer actually falling back a bit. Provides a little bit of a screen for Cowass to come up and try to reaggress. He does get back into the play. It's going mid. Gamer trying just to play this, can't quite catch it. That leaves the goal open. But Vivid not in a position to capitalize. Mike has to try to play this slowly, and he almost manages to sneak it in. But it's going to be going straight back over towards the net, going into the corner. Vivid getting Mike corralling a little bit to try to get that offender off, and Vivid going to be able to sneak that ball away just in time to get the open net, and just like that, the aggression just ends up stabbing them in the foot. As you can tell right then, Vivid just hits that final shot past, and that's the second defender deep in their end. So an early or not early, sorry, an open goal to secure up a 2-1 lead. And with only 67 seconds left, NUTT Squad has to try to find some way to fight back in. Trying to redirect this towards net. He's jumping up. He does manage to flip and keep possession, but a boom downfield, and I believe that might even be on net. It is, and there's just no way of denying that for the NUTT Squad. It's all the way downfield. You can tell Kalas just doesn't have any boost to get back in time for this, and even if he did, Mike's directly under it, just ready to do the final touch in. So 56 seconds. The one goal they needed now expands out to 2. Gamer does get possession off the kickoff, gets it to the wall, trying to take it into the corner, and actually does manage to get out a little bit of a double touch, but not able to really get it in front of the net. So Vivid just waiting patiently, does not need to force any sort of issue, does not need to open up the first of 2 goals. They are in the playoffs, they're trying to win it. They're just going to be playing a little slowly to try and win out. Kalas tries to take advantage of a little bit of a situation, but it's going to be dropping down in front of the orange goal, and Vivid, you know it already, he doesn't miss those. And an early 4-1 lead in this series. It's game 1, and we're already seeing NoLimit pulling ahead by a substantial margin. With 30 seconds left, it's unlikely the NUTT Squad can come back here, but they can try to learn a little bit from how the blue side players are actually going about this game, try to figure out what their game plan is, and maybe be able to readjust the second time. Mike actually gets into a position where he's almost able to force that one into a goal directly behind the defenders, and Kalas, you got to feel for him a little bit there, does everything right, just can't get that ball into the crossbar, and eventually all things will end, and with a 4-1 scoreline, it looks like NoLimit going to go ahead and take game 1 of the best of 5. As always, it is a best of 5, so the first game does go NoLimit's way, but there's at least 2 more on the table. NUTT Squad, plenty of time to try to fight back. And you can already see loading in early. They want to get back into it. They're warmed up. They're ready to go. But NoLimit definitely going to be looking to try and shut them out, get themselves on match point. I'm going to be seeing if NUTT Squad can bite back. It's going to be going over to the left side into the blue end, but Mike already wins it past both defenders. Can't quite get the angle to get it into the net, but what a huge win. And he gets it over into the opposite corner, where now Gamer's forced to aggress a little bit, try to force this past Vivid, who wins the 50. It's back over to Kalas, a shot off. And Mike not able to quite read that, but Kalas can't get the shot into the net in time. So it's going to be Gamer coming up, trying to see if he can get a shot towards net, and Vivid just waiting back in case that shot does come through. But Kalas actually wins the ball past Vivid, getting back just in time to clear it away. Would have almost certainly been a goal. Gamer, a potential shot towards net, but misses. It's back to the corner. A pinch towards mid. Kalas to follow, and he finds the crossbar. He's trying his best to open things up, and Gamer manages to come through with a slow shot over the remaining defender to take the first goal of game number 2, and with it, the lead for the NUTT Squad. Gets a nice little touch directly to the left of that remaining defender, getting a little too aggressive, and you can see that ball, a slow one, but it secures the lead. Mike trying to play this one fast, gets it into the orange end immediately, actually getting a 50 that goes to the corner, and he's just trying to get this out and over to Vivid. Gamer's aware of this, and he's trying to take it back up into the corner just to deny any sort of pass over, and he's actually able to get it pretty far out, but Mike's still aggressive, tries to get it off of Kalas's clear and isn't able to touch. Gamer to follow. It's a redirect towards net, but an easy one, actually a little bit off, so Vivid just catching it. Dead, though, for the trouble, and now Gamer just going to pass this back over. Kalas, a little bit of an unfortunate touch, not able to follow it up on the aerial. That's going to leave it bouncing. He's trying to block here against Vivid, but can't quite find the shot. Mike going to come through to support. Does manage getting it out in front of the net slightly, but Vivid with 0 boost has to fall back. 80 seconds gone. Sorry, 100 seconds gone. But you still have not seen this equalizer yet. A flick, but it's a little high. Mike trying to follow through, perhaps capitalizing fast, and Vivid gets in the way, does intercept that shot, but it's not going to be enough. It is. Mike, with a kill onto Gamer, is going to be able to shut down that offense. Manages to save that ball just in time. They keep it within one, and a shot towards net denied by Vivid back to the corner. Trying to take it back up, but the demo comes through, a clear into the orange end for the trouble, and Mike actually might be rewarded here with a little bit of a gifted ball. Gamer trying to get this back out of the corner. Mike just gonna kill, gets it back to the ramp, and you can see he's just trying to see if he can set this up, and he does! Gets it off the corner, sees that he's just being left completely alone, and honestly, for a team that's been favoring a lot of the demos as much as they have been, Gamer must not have had boost. He does have a little bit, but I'm surprised he didn't just go straight for the bump and try to get Mike out of the play. Either way, 5 seconds away from the halftime mark, we see an equalizer scored. That means we're on a level playing field, 1-1. It's basically a new game at this point, but half the time to play, and Mike trying to shut it down early, gets it past Cowass, gets it past Gamer, in fact, but Vivid just not expecting that pass to go through, honestly. Has to wait back, does manage to get it across, and I guess we'll try again. Gamer gonna be able to intercept, but touches mid. Cowass also intercepting, but again touching it mid, and it's gonna be a hit low, able for Gamer to clear. It's going to be Cowass trying to reaggress this. Mike just seeing if he can dribble it past both, but he's not able to find it past Gamer. Gets caught out. Cowass trying to get there and deny the shot, but he just can't find a way to get a tire on the ball there without hitting it into his own net. So he has to wait, and the patience, unfortunately, not going to pay off. Mike comes through, seals up a second, and 35 seconds into the second half, we see a lead for NoLimit yet again. An early pinch, it's down towards mid. Actually, Vivid getting a little bit of a stop on it, so shutting down Cowass a little bit. He does get a touch. It's going to be a boom downfield. It's actually on. Vivid has to clear, and he does. It's back to the corner. Final 100 seconds. And it's already a shot, a low shot off the ramp. That's on target, and it has to be cleared away. Gamer able to redirect it just into the crossbar. Gets it out. A little bit risky, but it's going to bounce mid. Gamer looking to try and see if he can play this. Does actually read it out and manages to get it past Mike, but Vivid too fast, able to be there to deny. 80 seconds. Still a 1-goal lead, and now the ball finding its way into the orange end, and with no defenders back, that'll be a 3-1 yet again. The NUTT squad getting absolutely cracked here under the pressure from NoLimit. They are pushing hard and just taking advantage of those slight openings. Openings all over the pitch here, but you can see that it's just NoLimit that's finding the way to capitalize faster. It's going to be a hit. This time, Gamer winning it out over into the blue end, but Mike, a fast counterplay, and he might even be able to get this. A flip reset. Doesn't manage to do anything else with it. Impressive nonetheless, but Vivid in front of the ball, in front of the goal. Gonna pass it back over to Gamer. A touch to the corner. Gamer, 34 boost, seeing if maybe he can aggress this back towards mid. Bumps one away, but Vivid able to get back just in time to deny the shot, and now just trying to carry it downfield where he will get the 4th goal on the board. 2 each, as you've got a absolutely dominating force. Vivid just taking advantage every single time this goal gets left wide open, and you can see over his teammate absolutely not letting himself go unnoticed. 2 goals each, 4 saves from Vivid, though, doing it all in the back end, it seems. And catching it off the kickoff as well. Is that another open goal, another opportunity? It is. He's trying to take it aerially, gets it to the corner. 40 seconds. With only 40 seconds left and a 3-goal deficit, it is looking like most likely another NoLimit win, but an extra goal here in the last few seconds could do wonders for the confidence of the NUTT squad. We see them starting to come alive, but they're just allowing one too many mistakes in the back line and allowing those booming shots in. You can see they are doing a good job at denying a lot of the offense. When they have a defender back, they're doing a very good job at just keeping this ball out of their own end. And Cowass also putting a very nice shot on net, denied by Mike, but I said he is going to be able to seal it up. That one feels a little unfortunate, but hey, it's the end of a game that is already being lost, so might as well just take it in stride, rally up, try to go into game 3, because now a reverse sweep is needed. We load you now into what could be the final game of the match, a best of 5 as always. 2-0 favoring NoLimit right now. They need to try and find something here at NUTT Squad. They took the first goal last game, but just managed to allow one too many mistakes. And Mike, Vivid! I'm about to say Mike coming through to try to capitalize off the pass, but Vivid decides, you know what? I don't want to give this ball up. I'm going to flip off the wall, read it, and somehow get my car. I think he did about 2 or 3 barrel rolls, and he still manages to find that ball and get enough power behind it to sneak it into the bottom right. So an early first goal here, and honestly, for the NUTT Squad side, that's got to be a little disheartening because they were really favoring being able to try to just hold off on that 0-0 scoreline, maybe sneak in 1 goal like they did before, and try to fight back in just by taking a 1-goal game. But now, the league going the other way. They have to equalize, and might be a little bit too much pressure. They have been allowing a few too many mistakes when they have to get over aggressive, and you can even tell they're slowing down a bit just not to allow any mistakes. Does cost them a chance at a goal. Vivid, a touchback towards the net, and Mike already here and just barely can't find the net. Vivid falling back. Kalas trying to get this in the corner, and with a death onto Gamer, he's the last one here. Vivid going to be gifted the ball, and 0 boost. Somehow Cal able to get there in time to get a touch, and Gamer actually coming through, getting it in front of the net. Almost managing to get it on. And it's going to be touchback mid. That's an opportunity for Kalas. Gets a 50 back into the midfield, but Vivid already on this ball, just trying to carry it into the orange end. A quick turn, but dead for the trouble. So the offense a little bit stronger right now. Mike's phenomenal hit going to allow that offense to fade away. And it's going to be turning back around over towards the net. You can see Vivid just sitting inside a narrow demo, gets avoided. And a bump! Kalas going to be allowed to get a goal off a phenomenal bump play there from Gamer. Let's watch it one more time, because Kalas avoids the demo. Mike now in an awkward situation, and Vivid, why is he up in the air? Well, that's because Gamer was back in that goal, pressuring him into it. So 3 minutes 30, the equalizer found, and now they have to try to find their way back into this match. Mike, they do have an offensive opportunity, almost able to get there and get the touch in time. Vivid gonna win it out against Gamer, but can't beat out Cal. It's gonna go back in front of the net. The orange side trying to open up some sort of attack onto the goal, and they find an open net. Gamer gonna be able to pick that ball up onto his hood and just dribble it into the net. Very nice little play just to secure up a lead, and now the NUTT Squad side going to be able to breathe a little bit of sigh of relief, but they need to keep their defenses up. They cannot allow those slight cracks that let the NoLimit side fight back into the last game. They're up by 1. Going to be looking to see if Gamer can secure up a second, and it's just barely denied. Vivid gets up just in time to kill that to the corner. Trying to replay that out, does touch it off the wall. It's going to be bouncing back mid, and you can already see a shot, a fast one, and there's just no way for them to deny. And Gamer since 80s here to absolutely dominate. They want to fight back into this game, get that reverse sweep, and make the miracle story come true. And with a 3-1 scoreline so far, they're doing a good job at getting off to it. But there's still 2 minutes 50. The NUTT Squad, they need to be careful. They cannot allow the NoLimit side to fight back into this game, both because it's a 2-0 and also because, well, you're up 3-1. These are the situations you should be overwhelmingly winning. But Vivid takes the ball, looking to get the first of 2. He fakes off and does get it back over to Gamer, but a 50 forced, and Mike going to be able to get it back into that orange corner. Cal has to play. It's off the corner, bouncing back mid, and Mike going to be able to get there, gets a wheel on it, but it's going to be bouncing mid again. Cal has to play, touches it, and now Vivid just managing to get up, gets it over, but Gamer falls back to the corner. Trying to read against this play, notices one going up. Vivid perhaps passing that down, and he doesn't. Mike reads it. Gamer not quite able to connect. It's a 1v1 against Kalas. The ball bouncing mid, but it's going to be Vivid trying to get back in time. Touches it. It's back to the orange end. 2 minutes. NoLimit still just can't seem to find any sort of shot at the goal, but a 1v1 right now as Cal and Vivid both die. You're seeing Mike. He's trying to set up some sort of aerial play, but just can't get the connection with the car, and now Kalas trying to do one of his own. Can't get a connection either, but a bump onto Vivid. And the boost gained. Very good little offensive sequence. Manages to get himself some advantages in that fight, but Kalas manages to get the ball back. It's over to this corner. Trying to play this out. 90 seconds. And all the orange side needs to do is not allow 2 goals. Mike gonna be doing his best to try to clear this away, and he does. It's back over to the midfield line. It's going to bounce down mid, and Mike does pinch it off the wall. This is going in front of the net. This could be dangerous. Cowas committed, but Gamer's managing to kick it away. It's going to go back over into the blue end, and Mike trying just to read here, see what Gamer's trying to look for, and the bump comes through. That opens up Cowas, and it seems like the NUTT squad are figuring out that the bump plays are what they need to do to set themselves back up for the win. Catching NoLimit off guard a little bit, perhaps, but it is going to be successful so far. They're trying just to hold their lead. 45 seconds left. And Vivid taking the ball. It's back over mid. It's back to Mike, and he's going to be able to get it past one. Can he get it past two? He doesn't. He finds the crossbar, but he's already here to try to replay it. It's off the corner. 35 seconds. It's back over. Cowas trying to look to aggress. He does. It's back over to Vivid. Going to be able to touch this past one. Gamer's here to read him. It's past him as well, but Gamer falling to the corner. Cal killing Vivid for the effort. Mike getting this up onto the wall, but Gamer going to be able to keep possession, and now only 20 seconds. Vivid has to find a fast goal if they want to close this out in 3, and that's going to set them up to do it. A pass back over directly in front of their own net, gifting a goal to Vivid. And Cowas, what a blunder. It's just a little bit of an unfortunate touch, and that's going to set Vivid up. 13 seconds. All that NoLimit has to do is get one more goal to secure OT. And NUTT squad absolutely need to deny that from happening. It's going to be going over to the right side, and a miss from Mike should seal the deal. He couldn't quite get the ball in time. He's going to hit it mid. Vivid might be able to pressure this. A 51-50 boost, trying to go up for some sort of shot, but it's going to die, and the NUTT squad going to be able to find one. But they still need to find two more match points on the table for NoLimit to try to take this away. The NUTT squad baring their teeth at last. They rip one back, and they're able to put themselves on the board, but one more needed to equalize the series. Meanwhile, NoLimit sitting on match point yet again. Gamer gonna get the ball back into his court, back over in the corner, but Mike already aggressing. Now has to try to read it, does get a little bit of a lob, but it's gonna end up back in their end and in a little bit of an awkward position. Cal's not able to connect to clear that away. Vivid's just gonna be looking for a double touch, and he's just barely not able to get it. It's over into the corner. Gamer wants to try to play this off the wall. Mike trying to read out against it, does force a 50, but it's just gonna stop where it lies. It's back over to Vivid. Back over to Gamer, actually, perhaps. Maybe a little fight on the wall, but Gamer falling off. Opting for a little bit more of a defensive play, and a miss from Mike gonna open up Cal. Back towards mid. Trying to play this out. Vivid gonna be a demo from Mike, and now looking like he could just set this up. He's already committed to this, and Gamer has to go up and clear it away in time. He does, denying that shot, almost certainly a goal. And Cowas gonna be gifted one as well, as Vivid gonna just be a little bit too far towards the wall and not able to get back in time. So seizing the opportunity, Cowas gonna be able to claim the first one in just under a minute, and the NUTT squad find themselves yet another early lead. Mike trying to win out that ball in mid, but it's going to be boomed downfield. Oh my god, and it almost gets gifted straight into the goal, but Gamer gets it away. Managing to clear that towards the corner, looking to set himself up as well. Tries to flick it in, but Vivid's up in time. Cowas gets it back to the corner. It's back over to Vivid, trying just to dribble this up the field, and Gamer waiting to see what's going to come out of it. A low little flick, isn't quite able to find the net or find its way past Cal, and it's going to go back to the blue end. Mike to read it, back to the wall, back to mid, as it's going to drop back down to him, and as the screen glitches out, we see Vivid take a life, and now Cowas going to be dead in the back line. Gamer forced to aggress that. He does clear it away, but you're already seeing Vivid so fast on this counter offense. He's trying to get it past two, and he does! And Vivid, what the hell is that? He equalizes the game completely with a beautiful little maneuver past one, and you'll see that 50, not all he can do is he flicks it past a second and equalizes it in just under another minute. Back and forth, and nobody wants to let this one slip away. It's tournament life on the line. You can already see Vivid falling off a bit, does grab some boost, just trying to read the play here from the defenders, and it's going to bounce mid to Mike. Going to go back to the corner, back over to Gamer, who going for the boost. Looks like Cal was also trying to go for that boost, so a little bit of confusion on the orange camp. But it's going to be going straight back over into the middle, and met in a 50. It bounces back to the orange end. Gamer stops it, lobs it high, trying to play something out of this, and he does actually manage to get a touch, but it's to the corner. Vivid wants to try to play this up, gets the flick, but can't get it past Gamer. Gamer doing absolutely everything right now in the backline just to allow the defense to stand strong, not allowing these offensive plays, and I think honestly that's just what NUTT Squad came to the realization of. They just need to be more aggressive and more in your face to these NoLimit guys, and they can certainly set a limit if they try their best. So it's going to be a pass over, and Vivid, a shot towards net, has to try to sneak it behind Gamer and isn't quite able to find the inside of the crossbar. It's back to Gamer on the wall, back passing it over to Cowass, and it's going to open up the offense again. Dodging a demo, going to go for a shot, and it's over. It's not quite on, but it's stopped nonetheless. Vivid gets it to Gamer, and he's trying to play this. Only 11 boosts, so he has to try to go for some sort of sneaky little aerial, and it's boom back downfield in front of the net. Not able to secure it until he comes through and sinks it in along the goal line. It wasn't in. It was off over the left crossbar, but Vivid so fast, able to get up in time and sneak that into the top right. So a 2-1 lead going back towards NoLimit. But we've seen this before, and the NUTT Squad has proven us wrong once already. They're going to be looking to do it again. Boom back downfield. Back off the goal, and Gamer has to clear it, just opts to take it into the corner. Isn't quite able to get the touch he wants off that, and that's going to pass it back over to Mike. He's going to be able to try to deny a bit, and Vivid pushes up. Gamer getting in the way and denies the shot. Under 100 seconds. And still a NoLimit lead. They need to try to find some way to equalize it. Just one goal is all they need to keep their tournament chances alive, and Gamer trying to do what he can, but gets it back over to Vivid. 90 of the last to 80, and Gamer, oh my goodness, he's so close, but no cigar. Tries to sneak it into the bottom right, but it rolls along the goal line, goes up off the crossbar, and back towards their own net. Is now a bump from Vivid. Gets Mike another goal as he just absolutely bumps the ever-living hell out of Cowass, gets him fully away, and Mike, an open goal to just sink in a hat trick for the NoLimit side. So a 3-1 lead. 66 seconds. NUTT Squad definitely wants to try to find a way to get one fast. They want a shot at equalizing this. Vivid waiting in the goal. Gamer trying to get a little fancy, has no boost, so just wants to see if he can maneuver his car in such a way that he'll be able to secure another hit. Cal trying to beat past Mike, but the patience paying off, just able to clear this away, and now a shot over towards the net, an aerial play, a dribble, and the air dribble paying off. Absolutely balling on Gamer in the goal as Mike takes it from his own end, dribbles it through the air, and drops it off like a Christmas present straight into the middle of the net. 44 seconds, a 4-1 lead, and NoLimit looking to run away with game 4. Vivid met in the midfield. Cow has to play. He does get it over, but it's not on net. It's over off the right, and Gamer now having to push up. Isn't quite able to get in front of that one, Mike, but it's not going to be on. Cow has to follow. It's off the ceiling, centering in front of the goal, and a double commit works out. And it's going to go Gamer's way. It bounces straight into the net, and you can tell they're just so hungry to try to find goals here. They're both committing, and Mike has to try to go up, isn't able to get a touch on it. The bump comes through. It doesn't ultimately matter, but a 4-2 lead, and the gap closes ever so slightly. 30 seconds of fast play, just barely off net off that kickoff, and now Vivid wants to play this back towards mid. Gets it over to the right wall, and Vivid gonna take a life as well, taking Gamer down with him, and Mike comes through, tries to get it, and it's going to go straight back over into the orange net with only 13 seconds left. Gamer doing everything he can to try to seal one in and get some sort of play at a kickoff goal, but with Cowass missing in his own end, that is going to lead to a 4-2 victory. Perhaps 4-3, 5-2 is going to be the end score, and that will be the NoLimit side taking their round of IGL Fall 2020 playoffs off the back of a very, very convincing win.